Welcome to Biology My Passion. I am Soumya Harikrishna. We are learning the chapter Motion. Now we will see a VT graph for uniform acceleration. That means velocity is increasing at a constant rate at a constant interval of time, right? Equal amount in equal interval of time. So here you can see time is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means at rest it is starting from 0 to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Equal intervals it is increasing. So if you mark that, first point is 0, second 1 it is 5, 2 it is 10, 3 it is 15, 4 it is 20, 5 it is 25. So we will get a straight line. So in the previous case also we got a straight line, but that was parallel to the y-axis. But here we are getting a straight line which is making an angle with the y-axis. So this is called showing uniform acceleration, means the velocity is increasing at equal intervals at a equal rate. Okay, so that is called the acceleration. Change in velocity is acceleration. But here is it increasing or decreasing? Acceleration is increasing. So we can call this as the positive acceleration. Whereas if suppose initial value was 25, then it became 20, 15, 10, like that it is coming down, then this is representing the negative acceleration. So two types of graphs we can see here. If you come to the significance of this VT graph, what can we find out from this? We know that there is a change in velocity happening, so acceleration. So what is acceleration? Change in velocity by change in time. So velocity is on the y-axis, time is at the x-axis. So quantity on the y-axis divided by quantity on the x-axis is called the slope of the graph. So in order to find the slope of the graph, I am considering 2 points A and B, okay, and I am drawing lines connecting it to the x-axis. So this is V2, I am taking final velocity, this is V1, or I can take it as V and U, right? Here this one is T2, this is T1. So here I am taking V minus U by T2 by T1 is equal to here 20 minus 10 divided by 4 minus 2. So I get 5 meter per square as the acceleration. So if you want to find out acceleration from a VT graph, you just have to find out the slope of that graph. We found the slope of the VT graph gives us the value of acceleration. Now one more thing we can find out from this, that is displacement. So if you find the area of the VT graph, so this is the area of the VT graph. So this area is equal to the displacement, that is it will be is equal to, it is like a triangle. So we know that half into base into height, right? So half into what is base? Base is actually the time and height is actually the velocity. So velocity into time is nothing but the displacement. So we can find out displacement by finding out the area under the VT graph. In the previous two cases, we found that the body was starting from rest, 0, from the origin the graph started. But here it's not starting from rest. So you know that it will start from a point little above in the y-axis, that is velocity is already there, initial velocity is there. So in such case, how will you find out the slope? Slope is the same only. You can take 2 points A and B, connect it here, this difference and this difference. So amount on the y-axis by the amount on the x-axis. Slope there is no difference. But when you are finding out the displacement, slope will give us acceleration. But if you want to find out displacement, we have to find out the area. So what happens is, in this area is this much we have to find out. So we have to take this as a rectangle, find out the area of this rectangle, then find out the area of this triangle. So area of the rectangle plus triangle, you will get the displacement of that body. So when we do practice questions, you will understand this. One more thing to keep in mind, sometimes you will get a graph without any value, two graphs with A and B. So VT graph, okay. So you know that slope of the graph is the acceleration. So in this, which is showing more acceleration. So we know that which has more slope will have more acceleration. But which one will have more slope? It is actually the quantity on the y-axis divided by quantity on the x-axis. So whichever line is closer to y-axis will have more slope. So in this case it is A which is closer to y-axis. So we can say that A has more acceleration than B without calculation. Such questions you will get in 10th also, electricity chapter, such questions will come. So always if a parameter is depending upon the slope, you have to find out which is closer to y-axis, that will have more slope. Hope you understood all the lessons I am discussing. If so, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, Biology My Passion. Thank you for watching.